Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
And I'm Max.
Max, this week on the show, we will be talking a lot about food, about different volunteer programs.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting.
The first one's got my interest already because I am hungry. We're going to check out some food. What's
I'm
the
also
first
pretty
item
hungry. The first item is all about pita bread.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about pita bread?
It's all over the place. There's so many different places here serving it so many different ways.
So many different ways to stuff it with many different ingredients.
It's hard to imagine what you're going to be bringing us to. Is it one of the
so
classics?
It's a spin on the classic. I'm not going to say too much, but it's going to be amazing. You're going to love it.
Let's do it.
In the heart of Tel Aviv's most vibrant marketplace, it's a food stand so good it went from pop-up to permanent. This is Pop-Up Panda. The beloved pita bread has long been part of the street food scene here in Israel. And while it can be filled with almost anything, one of the most popular ways of serving it is stuffed with eggplant, salad, an egg, and of course, tahini.
פעמיים חצי לבנג'ו, יש לי פה בנג'ו, יש לי פה סוכי.
One new food stall within Tel Aviv's Shuka Carmel has brought this classic recipe to new heights.
Okay, I'm going to make for you the best pita you eat before, yeah? Are you ready for that?
Here you can enjoy from 3 options: meat, fish, and vegetarian. But the real star of the meal here is the fluffy, warm bread.
That pita is the eggplant in a cloud. The cloud is the pita, you know, it feels like a cloud because the steam.
Wow, there's nothing like pita, fresh pita.
מה שהופך את הפיתה הזאת באמת לכזאת טובה זה, אני חושב, בעיקר זה שהיא מקבלת פה חיבוק ואהבה וליטופים של שמן זית וידיים שנוגעות בה כל הזמן. אנחנו משקיעים פה בלבבות של אנשים, אנחנו שמים פה את הלב שלנו קדימה.
Once, customers had to wait until Fridays to enjoy this eatery, as it originally launched as a pop-up restaurant. But now, hungry customers can enjoy it every single day of the week, as long as they don't mind waiting their turn in line.
I got ceviche in a pita with chili and like a lot of leaf and lemon. Really good. It's not that common to eat ceviche in a pita. It's pretty like high society food, and when you like put it in a pita with a lot of stuff, it's really interesting, really good.
The pizza itself is amazing, and the fact that you got fresh leaves and everything is very fresh and new, and the flavors all mixed together. It's just a great bite.
זה אוכל שהוא כולו טרי, כזה אנחנו מגיעים, מכינים אותו, ממש אפשר גם לראות את כל הטבחים יושבים וחותכים תוך כדי שאנחנו מגישים פיתות.
Here we have the 3 pitas sandwiches that they offer. Ceviche, the beef, and the eggplant. I'm going to take the eggplant. I personally think that the eggplant is the star of this meal. The eggplant is cooked for 3 hours and kept in this Asian cookware to keep it nice and fresh. Wow, that is good. I could see why there are so many people here during lunch hours. I could eat maybe 5 of these, 5 more. One more question. What does a panda have to do with anything?
I'm Panda.
You're a panda?
I'm
Is
Panda.
that your nickname?
It's my, like, the first name. The Idan is like the nickname. And now no one call me Idan.
How amazing was that? I enjoyed every single bite.
Yeah, I see what all the buzz is about. They had quite a line going there of people.
Yeah. Lots of people from all over the city is heading to that place during lunch hours. I hope you saved room though, because we're actually going to visit another place that serves pita bread, but just in a different style.
Okay,
different
there's many
filling.
ways to do it. Which one is this?
This one is actually Greek, and it's also in Tel Aviv, not too far from where we are right now, so let's head there now.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
When it comes to street food, you've got no shortage of choices here in Tel Aviv. It truly is Israel's capital for foodies. We're about to visit a new restaurant which has brought Greek street food here to the heart of the city. Gyro, grilled kebabs, and fresh pita bread are just some of the delicious street food options you'll find all over Greece. And now, luckily for us, we can enjoy these rich aromas and flavors right here in Israel.
It's very good. It's the first time here, and it's really like in Greece. Very tasty.
My family is from Greece, so we really like the Greek food in our house. And I think in general, Israeli really like the Greek food because it's highly delicious and very nutritious.
I think it's a great lunch spot. It's delicious, it's quick.
The man behind this eatery developed a passion for these flavors while visiting Greece countless times.
This is ouzo. This is a Greek traditional liquor. Yasu.
Cheers, Yasu.
It's burn out all the bacteria in your throat.
It's good to drink this right before a nice big gyro
Before,
sandwich.
after,
In between.
in between, yeah.
Erez launched Pitos just a couple months back, having noticed that Tel Aviv was lacking places to enjoy true Greek flavors as a convenient street food.
We only have 4 courses. We want to keep it plain and simple, and you will know exactly what you get.
That's the
as soon
best.
Yeah, and we have the gyros. It's the main course here. It's lamb and veal with a little bit of lamb fat. We have the souvlaki. You have kebab or chicken souvlaki, and we have vegan zucchini balls that we made here.
Everything from the zesty kebabs to the traditional Greek pita bread is made from scratch right here at the restaurant. You know, you really can't go wrong with Greek food here in Israel. The flavors are very similar to each other.
Yeah.
It's simple flavors, but it's really good. Which one should I try
You
first?
should try the gyros first, and
Yeah?
then you take a bite from the zucchini balls, and then the kebab, and the zucchini balls, and so on and so on.
Alrighty then. Yet another messy dish. I really love the sauce that's inside. What is
Tzatziki.
it?
It's yogurt, labane, cucumber, garlic, salt.
Labane is the Israeli cheese,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're putting your own Israeli twist on the Greek style.
Yes, because the yogurt here is very light, and the Greek yogurt is very
Thicker.
Yeah, to
Juicy.
thicker the yogurt, I put labane.
So for Greek-style ambience, music, decor, and of course food, Pitos is worth checking out. For flavors, which reminds us that the best dishes are often the simplest. All right, Max, I think it's time we get out of Tel Aviv. We've been here throughout the entire
whole
show
week,
so far.
The whole program. It's Tel Aviv.
I mean, come
I
on,
love
it's
it
one of
here,
your
but-
favorite cities.
Where I live, I love it here, but we want to show some variety to the people. We only do one episode a week, and it's
Yeah.
a big country.
Okay, you want to head to Jerusalem? There's a really, really nice hotel, one of the nicest in my opinion. It's a chain
Okay.
hotel. There's only one here in Israel.
All right, I think
the
I know which one.
Waldorf
Yeah.
Astoria.
Fancy town.
Fancy.
Yeah, really nice
Very
place.
luxurious.
Yeah, for the people who don't want to compromise on the quality of where they stay. Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see inside. Never been in there.
And we could try the top of the line restaurants as well.
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Jerusalem has long been a destination for travelers from around the world, from religious pilgrims to state officials and even royalty. Today, we're going to visit a hotel here in the ancient city, which offers luxury accommodations and a top-of-the-line restaurant. When it comes to places to stay in Jerusalem, there's no shortage of choices. From boutique to luxurious hotels in the heart of the city, there's something for everyone. But for those looking for lavish luxury in a historical setting, look no further than the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Wow, this is one of the most stunning, picturesque hotel lobbies I've seen so far.
Rated as one of the top 10 best hotels in the world and the best in the Middle East, the Waldorf Astoria is filled with uncompromising quality.
The goal here was to design a top luxury property with a very comfortable, welcome, and elegant feeling. That ambiance has been created here by bringing the Jerusalem street inside.
The hotel's interior is composed of Jerusalem stone, along with the 4 different styles of arches, paying homage to Jerusalem's history.
We have on this floor, what we are looking at are the Crusade style arches, the broad arch with the pointed end. Above that, the European modern arches. The second guest floor above that, the narrow and rounded arches, are the Western Roman arches. And all the way at the top, the keyhole shape, of course, is the Muslim, the Ottoman arch.
The building's most noteworthy historical element has been preserved and incorporated into the modern structure that stands here today.
This is the rotunda. The old part of the building, this is our Waldorf Astoria Jerusalem piece of history. The rotunda, built in 1929 by the Mufti of Yerushalayim, Hajj Amin al-Husseini, built it as the first luxury hotel in the Middle East. It had luxuries that were unheard of at the time.
Originally known as the Palace Hotel, its initial run lasted less than 10 years, and only in recent years it's been utilized for its original purpose.
And all of its features were restored, and it looks the same as how it was in the 1920s.
The facade of the building it never came down. Everything that you see within the building, this is an exact replica of 1929, down to the minutiae, the very small details, the arabesque style metal railings, the molding in the ceilings, the octagonal shape that you see at the top of the building. That is the Turkish architecture of 1929.
The hotel's design combines ancient building techniques with modern, luxurious touches, creating an aesthetic that meets the high standards of the Waldorf Astoria brand.
In every Waldorf Astoria in the world, there is a grandfather clock. Ours speaks of the history of Jerusalem. It symbolizes the variety of religions. We have numerals in Hebrew, Arabic, Roman, and Latin.
The hotel has 3 kosher restaurants, allowing guests to enjoy a variety of high-quality dishes, all with menus crafted by the talented executive chef Itzik Barak.
We want to give the guests memorable times. We want that the guests won't forget our food, and we have a lot of desire on the plate, a lot of herbs, fresh ingredients all the time. I'm gonna make the 7 species. It's great dishes with a lot of flavor. We have here the bulgur wheat. It's wheat that's grown in Israel. It's combined very good with the herbs. I put also pomegranate inside, cream of tahina.
Chef Itzik is all about featuring Israeli flavors, and while he sampled the cuisines of many different countries, he always finds himself returning to his roots.
I am proud to be now a part of the Israeli cuisine. Israeli cuisine use a lot of our ingredients, tahina, herbs, bulgur wheat, local fish that raise in the Mediterranean Sea. Local meats. It's crazy kitchen. Crazy to give the people memorable things that they won't see it in other kitchen.
I don't know what I did to deserve all of this goodness that I'm about to try, but I'm super excited about that.
As you see, it's very unique. A lot of color on the plate.
Yes.
You can see the fish with the bulgur wheat. You can see the duck breast with the cream of beetroot, lamb chops, with roasted potatoes and cracker of mushroom, and look the color.
The color of the inside of the lamb chops is amazing. That's exactly how I like it.
Yeah. And the medallions, it's like a canvas for me, you know, it's like a kind of painting, you can see.
An artist's
palette.
palette.
Like you're painting now.
Max, we've been to so many different volunteer programs around Israel. There are many opportunities for people to volunteer here around the country. There's one that I've been wanting to go check out. It focuses on female African refugees.
Okay, it sounds interesting.
And how they're integrating into the city, and what they're doing to empower themselves and make a little money.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
check
gonna
that
like
out.
it. Let's do it. Now, we've done a number of great crafting workshops here on the show, but today we're going to visit a place that not only creates beautiful and unique products, but also benefits a great cause.
Using colored recycled fabric, the female asylum seekers have transformed their traditional craft of weaving into a tool of empowerment. Crochet baskets, hampers, and colorful rugs are all items you'll find around their workshop.
What could you use this for?
I can put pen and pencil inside.
Nice, beautiful pattern. How long did it take you to finish this?
Maybe 1 hour.
Good job, beautiful.
Nonprofit organization Cucinate, which means crochet in Tigrinya, aims to rehabilitate asylum-seeking women and offer them a unique means of income through traditional crochet knitting.
In every house of Eritreans and Ethiopians, you found baskets made with the straw in each house. We do it in our country when you are small, maybe 10 years old, you start to do with the straw, the baskets, different type of baskets with different colors.
The traditional method of weaving baskets is done with a type of straw native to Africa. Since Israel doesn't have this material, they've substituted with cloth made out of recycled t-shirts. Originally from Eritrea, Sister Aziza is a counselor, nurse, and spiritual leader who serves the African refugee community here in South Tel Aviv, where up to 90% of African refugees in Israel are currently residing.
The product that we were making is a really beautifully designed product, so that was important. We didn't want to make something that felt very sort of charity-like, something anyone could make. This takes real skill.
Okay, let's do it really, really slow. Let me try to figure this out. Maybe if you do it really slow, I'll see the moves. Wrap it around, take it out again, and then repeat. Which way is it again? This way? It's not good. It's a knot. It looks like one big knot. This way, this way. Yeah, this way, right? Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't having the easiest time, but it's definitely not as easy as it looks.
I'm really getting the hang of it. I thought I wouldn't figure it out, but here I am.
Israelis visit here not just for crochet lessons, traditional meals, and coffee ceremonies, but also to get a chance to interact with the refugees in a warm and casual setting.
I came to know the story behind these people. I met Salam, and she was a good teacher. She told me about her story, how she came here to Israel, what happened to her. I'm happy to see that she find her home here, and I hope that she will stay here in Israel for many, many years.
Each woman here at Cucinate arrived with her own dramatic story, and sitting together to create these products rooted in the tradition of their home countries helps the women to cope with their realities, which are often difficult and harsh.
يعني אין לו משפחה פה, אנחנו כולם פה לא מכירים ביחד. רק מתי הגענו לפה? יש הרבה נשים, נגיד מאריתריאה, מסודאן, מסאוט אפריקה, באתיופיה. כולם פה, כמו משפחה.
Upon arrival, Eden found herself in need of a liver transplant just a few months back and was referred to Cucinate for assistance. For her and many other women who are unable to partake in jobs which required hard labor, Cucinate provides a priceless resource.
We've got women here who've got cancer, heart disease, liver disease, disabilities, children with disabilities. We have one of our managers who has had open heart surgery and needs to go to the hospital. Not only can she, of course, go to the doctor whenever she needs to, she can even leave her child here when she goes to the doctor.
Coffee ceremony is very popular in Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Sudan. It is a time of togetherness with women, to share their stories. It is like a therapeutic aspect of sharing, to drink coffee together.
The women here may come from very different backgrounds and arrive for very different purposes, but the personal connections made here transcend this simple art form into a symbol of something much more meaningful.
Everyone, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Cruising Israel. We really appreciate that you tuned in, and we hope you enjoyed the program.
Don't forget to catch us next week as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.